Hey, it's Pat Flynn, and you're listening to List Building Live, our first ever virtual audio summit right here on the SPI podcast, where each day we release about 6 mini episodes to help you grow your email list. Why? Because you don't own social media, but you should own your audience. So each day for 3 days in a row, we are bringing you people directly from Liz's and my communities to share what's working to grow your email list today. That's right, no quote unquote experts or 8-figure entrepreneurs talking about what worked for them years ago. Just regular creators like you who are working towards making a living online. Enough talking, let's get into it.
Okay, Diana, I am really excited for this one. Please tell us how you have been building your email list in the last 6 to 12 months.
So I started this about 4 months ago, and I've been doing what I call my reality check series. It's an AMA series. I started this because I knew I needed to do lead gen, but I was just tired. And it feels like it's a lot of overhead. One of the things that I do the best is actually interact live with people. So in the past, I've done webinars. I think I actually was on a list building summit about talking about my webinar strategy. And I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to build a presentation, especially when everybody thinks they can just chat GPT and get the information anyways. I didn't want to write landing page copy. I didn't want to do all the nonsense because I didn't have time or energy for it. So I remembered the little tool called Add Event, where you can basically set up a little event. People can press a button that adds it to their Google Calendar. And I thought, why don't I try this? So for reference, I'm a career and executive coach. I work a lot with people on job search and career development. I decided to do reality checks centered on job search because it's an easy win to get people on the list. And I wanted to make it lightweight and make it interactive and feel genuine and real because people are starved for that right now. So I had a list of about 625 active subscribers. I scrub regularly. I've added 60 people to the list in roughly 50 to 60 people to the list in 3 events. And I've collaborated with another person. So every time it's me, another coach, the event is just reality check, how to suck less at insert topic, how to suck less at job interviews, how to make your job search strategy suck less, that kind of thing. We take the first 15 to 20 minutes and each me and my collaborator share like 1 or 2 mistakes we see people make all the time, our take on why that's a bad idea, and then we open it for Q&A. And that's literally it. That's it.
My gosh.
No slides. The copy literally says, this is not death by PowerPoint.
I love that. So one thing y'all have to know about Diana is she just keeps it so real. And so this is so in her personality to create. So I love this so much. Tell us, we're using Add Event. So I know when I use Add Event, I can see the subscribers that subscribe to the calendar. So is that how you're like literally growing the email list? Like you're taking the things off of Add Event and putting them like into your Kit account or whatever?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. So, and I would say, I gave maybe a little bit of a wrong impression on the numbers. So I've done 3 of these. I have had a list scrub since then, but it's still around this. I've had probably 75 total. And I think probably 60% of them weren't on my list. They were coming from my collaborators, which is the whole idea. And I do explicitly state on the landing page that they're opting into my list and my collaborators list, which is how I get them to come and do this with me. But then I just export the people and upload them into my Kajabi. I also found out recently, Kajabi recently added the ability to put a button in the emails for events so you can have the same thing as Add Event. So I'm actually going to cut Add Event out. I don't need to use it anymore. I can save $36. I just discovered that the other day. But yeah, that's how I do it. So.
Okay, that's so super smart. Using your personality, what's in your personality. So basically, Diana is collaborating with this person. It's like a private podcast, like a private live podcast, which now that I'm thinking about it, if you guys don't know me, I love the 90s. So I'm thinking of TRL. I'm like, Diana is Carson Daly. And she's inviting NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Robin, Christina Aguilera, Britney, all them guys to come hang out. And what I love about this too is she's expanding her network at the same time. Right.
And I tell you 2 other things that are amazing about this.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, I have a 75 to 80% show up rate. And the reason is that I told people I'm not publishing the Q&A part. So I've been sharing the recording just of the front part with me and my collaborator. That's why I structured it that way. You don't get to hear all the other questions because privacy is a thing. I just dump that clipped off 15, 20 minutes onto an unlisted YouTube, put it in a broadcast email, and I'm done.
Amazing. And she's grown her list by nearly 10% with just 3 events and 3 collaborators. Diana, if we want to learn more about you, if we want to see this in action, how can we join your list today?
Go to dianaalt.com and click on the big green Let's Connect button.
Love it. Thanks so much.
Okay, another great list building strategy from one of our amazing community members. I just love seeing people find ways to grow that I didn't even think of. That's something I've always loved about being in communities with other entrepreneurs. It's just so inspiring and motivating at the same time. If you need that in your list, a group of business peers to help you take what you're learning here at this event and turn it into real action, come join us inside the SPI community. Not only will you finally have people keep you accountable, you'll have all the resources you need to make a living online, not just with email marketing, but content creation and monetization as well. And right now, we're offering 50% off and some other fun bonuses just for List Building Live listeners. And that's you. Just go to smartpassiveincome.com/listlive and use code 26list, that's 26LIST, to grab this special rate. Smartpassiveincome.com/listlive and use code 26LIST.